Hey everybody, it's James here from the Sawyer Family Reviews channel, and today we're continuing our series of DC Collectibles animated reviews with Harley Quinn from Batman the Animated Series. Let's check her out. As always, we take a look at the package version of the figure first. Harley is from the Batman Animated Series division of this line, so she has the red highlighted packaging. Red down below, the red image background with Batman. Harley's all packed away in there. Number 12, Harley Quinn. Batman Animated Series, Harley Quinn, number 12. Sculpted by Irene Matar. And then on the back, we've got the flip-flop where it's red Batman on the black background. Not much to it. Let's get her out of there. Okay, so we got Harley out of the box. First of all, let's take a look at her little included poster dealio. Half Batman Animated, half Batman New Adventures. We've got her down in the very bottom corner here, the final figure of the original poster insert, Harley Quinn, episode The Man Who Killed Batman. You see that? Man Who Killed Batman. Now, that is very interesting, because this figure, I can't figure out any way that it would be based on The Man Who Killed Batman. Before we get into that, let's talk about the base and stuff here. So, turnarounds. We've got the included base, which has the 3 character turnarounds of Harley Quinn. I went looking through my style guide to find the copy that's included in there, and there was not one. So either I'm missing that page, or it was something that was not in the style guide. They did have this on the villain sheet, where it was just one shot of Harley, and that could be because Harley was an invention for the show, and not something that they were creating a look for, like a main character, right out the gate. Or, like I said, it could be just that I'm missing a sheet. She comes with the prong piece, the tall prong guy. You plug it into the thing, and then you put the thing on the thing, and then you slide the thing, and the thing doesn't do really what you want it to do because it's too big. I don't like these stands. I think I've said that a few times now, maybe, right? Included extra hands. We've got a set of fist hands, which are the top ones there. One red, one black, because they alternate on her suit. And then we've got a pair of gripping hands, one red, one black, with a trigger finger, which is good for the included cap gun down below. So the 2 accessories she comes with, neither of them are seen in The Man Who Killed Batman. Her cap gun, which has a little painted brown tip on it, and the laughing fish were both seen in the episode The Laughing Fish. So I don't know what happened here. I don't know if she was originally intended to be from The Laughing Fish, and for some reason they decided to say she was from The Man Who Killed Batman, or what. But either way, I'm pretty sure Harley in both of those episodes does not have the white balls at the end of her little ear things. I'm pretty sure they're red in both episodes. So the figure itself doesn't match the look, and the accessories don't match the look of Man Who Killed Batman. So very strange to me. Height. Let's talk about her height real quick here. She measures in right at about 5 1/4 inches tall. Now, some people may think that's a bit small for Harley, but Harley was kind of small in the original Batman the Animated Series. She was a pretty short character. You've seen her up against other characters, and she comes up right about to their shoulders. She's not a tall character, so for me, I feel like this is accurate. I think she was portrayed taller in the new Batman Adventures, and therefore that figure is taller, but I think this is pretty accurate to the way she looked in Batman the Animated Series, as you can tell by her standing next to Joker there. Okay, let's talk about her articulation. And there's some couple of strange, well, really just one strange thing going on. Her ankles, there's no rotation. There is only a pivot side to side. So she's got that extra flat piece thing that we saw on Poison Ivy, where it's a foot piece that's almost like a sandal. It's almost like she's wearing sandals, if you know what I mean. Or, yeah, like where you slip your slippers rather, where you put your foot into the front part and then you've got the base and your foot's inside there. That's what it almost looks like. So those swivel back and forth, but there's no rotation where the shoe meets the leg. So you're confined to just swivel side to side there, which is a little bit problematic because you can't change the direction her feet are standing in. She's got to stay just like that. I think this has been altered on the Harley Expressions pack because she had those interchangeable roller skates. I haven't opened that yet, so I don't know for sure, but I think it was changed. And then she's got just a single joint knee, which is ratcheting and is tight, so that's nice. She's a thin figure, so I'm glad that this isn't flopping all over the place. It should be able to hold where she's supposed to be. The only thing is without that hinge joint or any kind of ankle joint, you're not going to have a lot of posing options on this figure when it due to the legs because all you've got is that side-to-side swivel. Her hips hinge out to there. They're not ratcheting, but they are tight. And then they swivel up to there and back to there. Nothing in the torso at all. We've got shoulders that hinge out to about there, and then they do rotate all the way around. We've got a single jointed elbow that hinges and then swivels. And then we've got swivels where the gloves meet the little tiny white parts, and then they hinge in and out. And then a head that looks like it would be a ball joint, but it really just rotates around. I can't really get any movement up and down on her whatsoever. The thing about her is she does stand well on her own for being a thin, skinny character. I'm still going to put her on a base because I put all my figures on a base, but she does stand well. I also think the sculpt on her face is pretty nice. It does in many ways remind me, I got a little bit of a paint smudge underneath her eyes there. It does in many ways remind me of the old Kenner figure, but the old Kenner figure was a great on-model figure of Harley Quinn. So I don't think it's that this figure is based on the Kenner figure. I just think that that old Kenner figure was so good that this reminds you of that. The paintwork is clean. The diamonds are nice on her outfit. Overall, you have to have a Harley. Like, if you're going to collect Batman animated figures, you really need to have a Harley. She was a standout creation from the show, the standout creation for the show. We also had some other stuff that was created for the show, but I feel like this was the breakout creation that was made for the show. She was carried on to comics and movies and all that stuff. So she's really heavily identified with the Batman animated series, is Harley as a character. And this, for me, is the greatest portrayal of Harley. I think she's been diluted over time, and some of the versions of her I'm not happy with at all, but this is the pure original form of Harley in figure form, and for that, it's awesome. She is a fairly cheap figure still, too. Like, if you get this original version, you can get her close to retail. She's only going for like 25 bucks or so, and I think that's because more people gravitate towards that Harley Expressions pack, which gives you a lot more bang for your buck, but you're spending a lot more buck to get there, as opposed to this, where, again, you can pretty much get her for original retail still, and that's a no-brainer. You should definitely grab a Harley, as of this recording, for around 25 bucks. She's well worth it. A bit of a strangeness when it comes to her episode inspiration, being the man who killed Batman, when it's obvious she's from The Laughing Fish. But I'd rather have the accessories that she has in The Laughing Fish as opposed to anything she would have used in The Man Who Killed Batman, which, looking back at it, I think she stole some jewels, maybe? And that was about it. So I'd much rather have her from The Laughing Fish. Okay, that wraps up this one. The next one up is the next set of figures, since we've already made it through that original catalog thing. It'll be the Batman, the animated series version of Batman, figure number 13, which I was very, very excited when that one was hitting back when this line was originally out on shelves. So I'm excited to get in and take a look at him. He'll be the same thing as Harley, though, where there's better versions of that figure released later on. But it'll be interesting to go back and look at that one and see how it stands up. If you enjoy the videos, like, subscribe, notify. If you leave a comment down below, I try to respond whenever I can. See you guys next time.